travesty of freedom. As America grapples with its guilt of slavery, it is not a divine legacy for our African American race to face this horrific injustice that was done to us as God's creative entity. This has enshadowed our generations far too long. It has been passed down from womb to womb and from breast to breast. The wounds that carried the gems of faith, hope, and perseverance to push through all the hate and pain, hung down head and shame, mountaintop victories, valley lows, disdains. We are embedded with our ancestors' ill refrain to stay, to remain, to shake off the pain of hatred and our destroyed dreams, which was meant to annihilate our race. We stand today still examining the word free. What does it truly mean to be free? Yes, the chains have been physically removed, but we are still restrained from living a life that others seem to embrace. Our hearts are overwhelmed, seeing our brothers and sisters die unmercifully and continually like animals, hunted and shut down in their prime of life. Where is the consciousness of soul? Where does it begin and where does it end? Our blood still flows from the very first man and woman that has been whipped down to their back, blood gushing forth on God's created land. The land of the free. Our spirits have been encapsulated in the enemy's ignorance and their bliss, not realizing we were not animals to be beaten and raped. Our identity was almost wiped clean from the human race. But we stood fast and we stood strong, praying that someday we would return back to God's loving arms to sing that song, free at last, free at last. Thank God I'm free at last. But we await as that song lies heavy in our loins, being held. It still aches to truly be free from the enemy's tyranny. We await. We still await.